I remember one day I saw an old woman want to cross the drain, and I think that it was difficult for her to cross by herself. So I decided to help her. And after that she want to buy me a food. Actually, I think that what I do is nothing, but it give her very big impact, that give her very happy with what I do to her. So I want to ask you, how many times you remember that you help a stranger? And have you say thank you to the waitress for their service? And how many times you compliment your friends that she or he do a best? So if your answer is not often or never, I persuade you, you should consider to participating in random act of kindness. I recently become interested with random act of kindness because of my experience doing this act, and I have saw the impact of this act that can be a positive impact to people life. So what is a random act of kindness? It is an unexpected act of charity or helpfulness, and it is often done for a stranger. And if you done this act, you actually can save people's life and even can change the world. So why we need to do this random act of kindness? Throughout the nation and world, people are having bad days. So according to the National Health and Morbidity Survey in 2019, half million of Malaysians have symptoms of depression, and half of them is around age of 14 to 20 years old. And this year, there are 465 attempted suicide cases that recorded by Health Ministry between January to June 2021. In addition, with this COVID-19 pandemic and movement control order that happen in Malaysia now lead to the emotional distress following by the changing of working environment, others that have lost their income and even a job, and others that have a fear to go outside because of their safety. So I'm sure all of you having a bad days and feeling unhappy. Other than that, I know that most of my audience is a university student, and we as a university student tend to get wrapped up in a stress and deadline of our everyday life. So we totally forget to take the time to ourselves to get a rest. In this condition now with online classes, we totally lost our happiness and did not enjoy doing studies. We are also often in a hurry to help someone in need, and when we need a help, nobody can help us. So it leads us to become unhappy. Next, did you know about unhappy change? This change actually can lead to the more unhappy moment. Okay, can you imagine that you need to stay up doing your assignment? And of course, you stress doing assignment. And then tomorrow you go to the class and lecturer yell to you. After that, you go back to the hostel and then you yell at your roommate. And next, your roommate yelled at her or his friend. So it was a chain reaction. But there is a way to break the link in this change, and the smallest effort can stop this change reaction, and every one of you can do this. By taking part in random act of kindness, you can change someone's days for the better, you can give someone a boost of confidence, and even can save a life. Possibility can change the world. There are so many ways to be a kind that show in this slide, and I will tell you a few examples to be a kind, which are pick up and return the money that someone walking in front you drop. Thanks to the waitress for their superior service. Compliment your teammate for their good work, and also smile to the stranger at the street. So you just need to do or say something that would brighten someone's day. Have you heard one idiom that say kindness beget kindness? It means that when someone is kind to others, they feel happiness after sharing his or herself. And of course, the person who received the kindness is also filled with gratitude and happiness. It shows that happiness is also a change reaction. Now you know how to use a random act of kindness in everyday life to benefit yourself and everyone around you. Imagine yourself thanking to the waitress for their awesome service, and of course the waitress will feel so happy and energetic to do their work, and he will do the more superior service to the next customer. It shows that there is no disadvantage doing kindness because it was win-to-win situation. It does not cost anything, and we definitely does not lose anything doing this kindness. In fact, random act of kindness not only cheers other people up, but they are also make you feel good too. Let's admit that when we lead our hand to help, it we feel so good to ourselves. In conclusion, all the problem in the world and the bad days that people have will turn into the good things started with a simple act of kindness. So go out and demonstrate it in everywhere that you can. Just do one random act of kindness every day and you will enjoy it. Who know that the world may become slowly a better place because of the single random act of kindness. So if nobody doing kindness, you go and be the one. So that's all from me. Thank you.